I'm recording.
Sure.
Good morning, everyone. It's a
Morning.
beautiful day in the Puget Sound area, and we are here live to talk about an amazing home. And so let's get started with this virtual open house here. Just take a second. Play. All right. We have a property at 522 123rd Northeast in Marysville, Washington. And it is available for private showings only. You'll need to make an appointment, and you can't just stop by. And this property is going to go pretty quickly, I believe, with this price at $427,950. Also, Judy, the realtor with John L. Scott, Judy Grattan, is going to take offers until Tuesday before they start making a decision. So let's get going on this one. Okay, I'm going to introduce our guests here. I'll share the virtual open house video. We'll discuss the interest rates and current market conditions. We'll view some similar properties, and we'll have some time for comments and questions. Anytime you want to make a comment or ask a question, go ahead and use the chat room, and we'll see if we can get to it as soon as possible. And at the end of this, we'll have I'll put all the names of registered guests in the hat, and we'll have a drawing for a $25 Amazon gift card. Okay, so let's get going. Let's introduce our guests here. I'm Dennis Day with John L. Scott Real Estate. I work out of the Linwood office. So my email is dennisday@johnlscott. And I have a website, dennisdayjohnlscott.com. My cell phone is 206-295-0657. And you can see my Facebook page and my Instagram. And we've got William. He's also with John L. Scott Linwood. His email is williamtan@johnlscott.com. So if you want to see this home, you can talk to either one of us, and we'll get you a showing. William's website is williamtan@johnlscott. And we have JC Baltazar with Home Seed Loans. So he's going to talk about our market conditions, interest rates, and see how we can help, especially new buyers. JC's email is jcbaltazar@homeseed.com, and their website is homeseedloans.com. So let's take a look at this property. All right, 5722 123rd Northeast Marysville is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,900 square foot home, 5,000 square foot lot, Northwest Craftsman style home, and newer appliances, air conditioning, hot tub in excellent shape, and an amazing price at $427,950. We're going to show you some properties around that, and you can see what a good price this is. All right, this is where it's located. It's right at the in a nice little development. There's a wonderful little park nearby, and you can see there's some farm fields to the east of it. Okay, let's share a video that William created. It's pretty awesome. We'll get going in YouTube here.
Let's give it a shot. And we see the video. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
All right, so we have a beautiful home. This is the outside. When you walk in the front door, we have a formal living room. It's a nice little area to sit, a lot of sunlight. Here is your, Here is your wonderful living area and very large kitchen. You see it extends all the way across the rear of the house. You have a nice sliding door in the back. Brand new or almost newish stainless steel appliances. We keep going. There is a half bath over to the left by the kitchen. You keep going over, and then we have a full walk-in pantry, which has plenty of space. Here we can see the nice stainless steel appliances, good gas range, newer microwave. All appliances come with the property, along with the dishwasher. At the rear of the house, we have a very large yard, nice established plants, and a bonus 8-person hot tub for you to enjoy. Uh, Here is another view from the rear. This is from the garage entrance. So your garage will enter through the kitchen. And we're looking over into the family den room. To the right, you can see the bathroom and the pantry again. And that
That's a nice
is
family area you got there. Yeah,
very large.
kitchen, dining, family room, beautiful.
Lots of
Fireplace.
space. Everything's very well maintained. Nothing you would, balk at. And here we have your beautiful master. So the master has double doors to enter. There is a walk-in closet to the right. That is a king bed there, so there's still plenty of room for additional furniture, side tables. Here is your walk-in closet, lots of space, plenty of storage. We have a master bathroom. We got double sinks and a private toilet area to the right that you can't really see, and your shower. This is your hallway and your first of 3 additional bedrooms other than the master. So this is your first that they use as your baby room. A second, also being used as a baby room. Both get plenty of light to the rear of the house. It's very private. Here is a third bedroom that they've used as more of a media room, and to the rear by the monitors, there's actually another small closet for additional storage. So there's plenty of storage throughout the whole house. Next to the master on your left, on the right, is your laundry room. So convenient second floor laundry. You don't have to haul your clothes up and down the stairs. Everything's right there where you need it. And then next to the bathroom, we have another full bath with all the accoutrements you would need for the other 3 bedrooms. And here we have the rear of the house. Plenty of space, nicely maintained, and you get a view of your beautiful neighborhood. And there's your neighbors. So ready and willing to take any offers. Great price at $427. Back to you, Dennis.
All right, thank you.
Stop share. There we go.
That was it's a really nice home, good family, 2 full baths upstairs and then a half bath downstairs in that great family room, plus the hot tub on the outside there. So I'm gonna share a screen here just a moment. Hang on. No, I'm not. There we go. All right. Buyer financing. Let's talk to JC. So what's the current interest rates for a 30-year fixed mortgage these days?
Yeah, well, it's always going to come down to the program that we choose to go with, right, and the profile. But on average, right now, still seeing a lot of rates pretty much around the 3% mark, right? Could be a little bit higher, could be a little bit lower, but on average, right now, 3% is very common. There are programs that can get you significantly lower, like FHA, you'd probably be talking about rates down in the 2.25s, but 3% is a very average and expected rate nowadays.
Is it 3% with 1 point or no points?
No, I'm quoting no points here.
No points.
No points.
That's a big deal.
Same for the 2.25, no points.
Really?
Yes.
Good deal.
And how do those compare to, say, in January 2020?
Significantly. So actually, if you look at the rates and the charts, rates have been steadily coming down since the very beginning of the year, right? Even pre-COVID, rates were already on a downwards trend. But obviously, once we came into March, COVID went into full swing. Obviously, rates plummeted thereafter, right? But the whole trend from beginning of the year, rates have been going down steadily. So as a lot of people know, that's a great opportunity to take advantage of either buying a house or taking advantage of some sort of equity, but very good opportunity.
Okay. So how do interest rates affect a home buyer's purchasing power?
Well, interest rates, they're very, very important. I think a lot of people underestimate actually the importance of their interest rate, right? So actually, fun fact, the difference in rates between what is now and last year has given buyers an average of 20 to 30% extra, well, $20,000 to $30,000 extra buying power that they didn't have last year. So if you think about an area like ours where it's constantly appreciating, and then you get some additional buying power because of the rates going down, that could make a difference for a lot of people, right? Because sometimes we hit a little ceiling where we wish we could go another $5,000, another $10,000, right? That always can make or break a deal. So if people think about it, an extra $20,000 to $30,000 in buying power, that's very powerful in general, but very, very significant within our market.
Yeah, especially in this competitive market where you're doing multiple offers and escalations and so forth. That could come in handy if you're trying to compete for a home.
Yeah, most definitely.
Can you give us an example of how interest rates affect a house payment?
Yeah, so a house payment is composed of different things, right? One of them is property taxes, the other one home insurance, but the bulk of it is going to be your principal and interest, right? So principal being how much you're asking to borrow from the bank, and the interest, which is what you're going to pay based on the principal and based off of the interest rate that you're getting, right? So, so definitely the interest rate is going to drive the payment up or down. I actually did a comparison, and this same house for somebody, let's just say beginning of the year or late last year, probably would have costed them an additional $250 to $300 a month. So somebody buys it now with the same price, but the lower interest rates that we have currently, they're paying $200 to $300 less a month for this same house. So quite significant. That's pretty much a car payment right there.
Wow, so that's a lot per year too. I mean, that'd save you thousands of dollars per year and maybe, you know, hundred thousands over the course of a 30-year loan.
Yes, a lot of money long-term.
Do you have any special loan programs at HomeSeed, JC, that might help people, especially maybe new home buyers, people interested in this sort of a property?
Yeah, you know, actually, I was looking at this property and I thought of a really, really good program. This is a program obviously tailored mainly for first-time home buyers. And it's a program that lets you buy a beautiful house like this with conventional financing and doing a small down payment of only 3%. So you can get a very beautiful house, only 3% out of pocket. That program is called Home Ready, and it has another very big perk. And that perk is that even though you might be buying it with less than 20% down payment, because we're using the Home Ready program, you're going to get a discount on your private mortgage insurance. So that right there is a really, really good opportunity for a first-time home buyer, right? Now, if 3% down payment is still maybe a little bit out of reach, this house would definitely qualify for the down payment assistance program, which is financed through the state of Washington, right? So you could actually come and buy this house with a little bit of help from Washington State, who would help us cover the person's down payment. And the only thing that would be left to cover would just be closing costs. So I think those two programs are very, very good to consider. We do have other options that might fit somebody else's needs a little bit better, but those two come to mind for sure.
Wow, that's great for new home buyers, especially when you're looking at 20% is pretty tough to come down on a home like this. It'd be $80,000. That's tough for people to come by, especially these days. Thanks, Jason.
These programs, you would handle everything, like with the federal grant money for the down payments.
Definitely.
So you guys take care of all that.
Yeah, definitely. It's really, in reality, it's just one application that the home buyer does, and we handle absolutely everything. So we handle the paperwork and the process of getting that grant actually approved. So the home buyer, in reality, they just feel like they're just working with me the entire time. Very, very stress-free.
That's great. Yeah, a lot less people to deal with.
Definitely.
All right. So we've seen this awesome Marysville home. William, can you share with us some alternate listings nearby?
Sure, not a problem. We'll see some homes that have gone pending recently in the same neighborhood. They've gone for actually very close to the price of this house, but not as nice. So let me show what we got. All right, so here we are. Oh, that's me. So our home is located right around the number 2. And these are comparable homes that have sold within the last 6 months or so. And as you can see, number 2 and 3, which are pretty much exactly where we're located, they're much smaller and 1,200 square feet, 1,400 square feet. These are ramblers, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and they sold for 405, or they've gone pending for 405 and 420. And our home, which is listed at 4 beds, 2.5 baths with 1,900 square feet, is only 427. And they're much better conditions. As you can see, this is one of the homes that are a little further away, closer to the high school. Completely different style, but in the same vein, as far as the size and bedrooms and baths. And this one sold in, let's say, it was on the market for 5 days and it went pending. We can take a look inside to see the quality. Quality's nice, nothing wrong with it. But again, this is an older home, and our house was built in 2008, I believe. And while this may have been remodeled, you know, older homes always have issues to deal with. This home, I believe, is one of the ones that are closer to our neighborhood. It's only 1,200 square feet and 3 beds, 2 baths, also newer in 2011, 7 days on the market, and it went pending at 405. So, and compared to ours, you know, $20 premium gets you a bigger house with a little nicer furnishings on the inside. As you can see, there's nothing wrong, perfectly acceptable home. But when you're comparing the two with our listing, I mean, it's a no-brainer that our house has the better upgrades and better features overall. Another home in the same neighborhood, maybe around the corner, I believe, also went pending. This one was on the market for a little longer, 50 days. So I'm assuming the price might have probably went down a little from the pending price. Either way, still very close to our price and much smaller. And if you can see from the inside, sorry, inside is a little newer than the previous house. However, it is also still smaller than our home, and you're missing 1 bedroom. You don't have the nicer backyard, and you know, while it's in the same neighborhood, you're getting more for your money with our listing at 427. And here's just one more a little further away. This is more of a newer construction and still smaller home, and you know, this one is still available for purchase at 405. But these are lacking yards and they are more vertically built. So if you have a problem with stairs, that might not be an option for you. So these are the homes that we've been able to find in the recent 3 to 6 months time frame. There haven't been many homes in the neighborhood for sale. Just these 2 so far in the last 6 months. So, you know, it's a good time to snatch this up before it goes because the price is right, and you know, it's nothing stopping you other than yourself. Back to you guys.
All righty. We're almost there. We've talked about the financing. We've seen some alternate listings. JC has talked about low interest rates and some amazing programs to get you in with help from Washington State, or just as little as 3% down. And all right. If you want to get in touch with us, here's our emails, phone numbers, etc. JC, what's the best way to get a hold of you if someone's looking to get a loan?
I'd probably say that number right down there in the right corner, 425-780-2745. That right there is my office on the go, my cell phone. I take it wherever I go. So call me, text me if you need to find me.
And JC, if they're we're in this insanely competitive market. What's the best way for a buyer to be ready to put an offer in?
You know, my best advice that I can share with a buyer is the very first thing, if you're considering buying a house, is please contact your trusted lender as soon as possible, right? Because this is a very active market. You need to be able to be ready to make an offer the moment that you come across a beautiful house, just like this one. So please reach out to your lender. Let's get those financing questions out of the way. Let's get your budget figured out, and let's get you in the right program that's actually going to help you and your family meet your home buying needs. So please reach out. Any question is welcome, but the very important thing to get pre-approved as soon as possible. Nothing happens if you don't use a pre-approval, but if you're not pre-approved and you find the house of your dreams and you can't make an offer on it almost on the spot, it's going to be very hard to get a house in this market.
Do you do an underwriting program so that they're all set, ready to go?
Actually, yes, that is another thing that we do at Homeseed, and we're really good at it. So if you want to take your pre-approval to the next level, we can do something that's called underwritten pre-approval. Essentially what that is that we take your application, and after I run your numbers and your scenarios, we don't stop there. We take it one step further. We send it directly to an underwriter, who is the person that says either yay or nay on the financing, and they review all our numbers as well. So what we get in return is an underwritten pre-approval letter. And an underwritten pre-approval letter is going to have a lot of strength, especially in this market, because it's going to tell the sellers of the house that you are a very responsible person, but that the bank went above and beyond to verify that we ensure are going to be able to deliver on your financing. So if there's time that allows for an underwritten pre-approval, I highly recommend that as well.
Well, how long does it take to get the underwriting process done?
So after submission, right now, it's taken about 3 to 5 days, just because we are dealing with a very high amount of loan applications. We need to remember, purchase season is still on full swing. There's still a lot of refinances out there. So it's very common for this process to take 3 to 5 days. Typically, it takes 2 to 3 days. But these aren't typical times or normal times for really anything nowadays. Considering COVID, things are taking a little bit longer too. So 3 to 5 business days is realistic to get one of these done.
Thanks, JC. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not ready to go, contact William or myself, and we'll get you started on this process. You can contact JC to get your finances ready. But if you're not ready for this particular home, there's going to be more homes coming online. We'll find one that will fit your needs. Okay, I've got a $25 gift card here and since we haven't got any registered users, I'm going to give it to you, JC, for coming on to us, for helping out. You've been an awesome resource on the financing end, and thank you so much for helping out. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for the invitation. Appreciate it, guys.
And thanks, William, for that awesome video, sharing those other listings. And you guys have a great day. I hope we get if you want to take a look at this home, give us a call, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be taken by Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. All right. Thanks, everyone. And thanks for watching. Have a good day out there. Give us a call if you need some help with real estate or financing. Take care.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Have a good one. Enjoy the weekend.